Flint, Michigan once thrived as the home of the nation's largest General Motors plant. Now it is known as the water crisis. In 2011, Michigan took over Flint's finances after an audit projected $25 million deficit. Flint's water supply fund was $9 million in the red, but officials were using this money to cover shortfalls in its general fund. According to a class action lawsuit, the State Department of Environmental Quality was not treating the Flint River water with an anti-corrosive agent in violation of federal law. The river was found 19 times more corrosive than water from Detroit. We believe there is a simple solution to end this water crisis. We simply need to clean up Flint River and replace the old lead pipes so everyone has a chance to drink clean and healthy water.
This documentary is going to show the effects of the Flint water crisis on different people in the area. Let's see how the water crisis affects an everyday college student. Good afternoon. How are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. I want to ask you a few questions about your experience in Flint. What's your name?
Paige.
And how old are you?
23.
And what college did you go to?
Michigan State.
Now, how long has your family been living in Flint, Michigan?
I was born and raised in Flint, Michigan.
All right. And how has this recent crisis affected your family and your lifestyle?
Well, unfortunately, I'm deciding to move back to Flint, Michigan with my parents because of the cost of getting clean water. My basic needs on a regular basis, like being clean. And I can't really afford that right now because of my college experience.
So, how exactly are you getting your water? Are you having to drive far away to get it, or?
Well, actually, they have a specific area. It's like a building where other counties in our state come and ship bottled water to us. Of course, we have to purify it ourselves, but at least we have a place where we can go get it. But in that case that we do run out, we probably do have to travel far to get it.
Interesting. This is the effect of the Flint water crisis on people who have been living here for their entire lives. Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing fine. You?
I'm great. And what's your name?
Alvin Turner,
And how old are you?
67.
All right, and I'm going to ask you a few questions about your community in Flint, Michigan today. How long have you been living here?
I lived here all my life. Born in 1950, and I've been here all my life.
All right, and since this Flint water crisis has happened, how have things changed in your community?
Oh, there's been great changes. I remember growing up and in my early adult life, water was not a thing that anybody really thought about because normally when you turn on your faucet, you expect to get clean water from there. But as the past few years, there has been a water crisis for clean water. The piping system is deplorable, and a lot of families, they have gotten to the point where they have to buy bottled water. As a matter of fact, my family, we have to buy bottled water. And we're at a point now where we may be forced to move because of the water crisis here, not any clean water.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. What would you like to see happen in Flint?
Well, I think that there takes money to improve this, and I know you can't dwell on the past, but I wish the government had looked into this situation prior to now and may have done some proactive things to have prevented it. I would like to see the government come in and assess the situation and try to provide some type of funding to improve the water system here. And because if they don't, I think you're going to find that you have a number of families moving out. I know my neighbor 2 streets down from where we live, they already moved to Florida because of the water situation here. So they sold their homes. So some people are finding some difficulties in selling their homes because of the water crisis.
All right, well, thank you for your time today. I hope everything does get better for you. I hope all of these efforts do start to happen in your community, and good luck.
Well, thank you. And I guess one other thing that I may want to, people are buying bottled water now. I hope we don't have another situation where plastic is being thrown everywhere. So I just want to remind everybody to please recycle because we don't want to get into another crisis of contamination of plastic in our landfills.
That's a very good point you have there. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
There are people who aren't affected by the water crisis, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, who are a newlywed couple who live in a wealthy neighborhood right outside of Flint, Michigan.
So he is a doctor, and we are very wealthy, and because of that, we have decided to take a percent of our income and donate it to finding water and getting it to you guys here in Flint to help with your water issue. And every weekend or so, we also have fundraisers to